Hi, and welcome to Icotech's March recap episode. The month of March again was pretty rough weather-wise. Darin and I, made excuses many times not to go because it was either windy or it was raining. Well, we finally got a night that we decided, we're going no matter what. It wasn't raining. It was actually warm, but it was 20 plus mile an hour winds. So we were itching to pull the trigger on something. So we loaded up and we headed out. Lo and behold, we were calling coyotes. First coyote come in on a rope from a long ways out, and we double tapped that one, put it in the truck. The second coyote that we shot, we're up on a hilltop and the wind was cranking up there. We called a coyote in, and it was literally hard to hold on the coyote making that shot, but we both did. We both put him on the ground and put him in the truck. Third coyote that we called in that night, happened to beat us. He got our wind, no shot at him. But, for a 20 plus mile an hour wind night, I'll take that definitely. So I guess our excuse for being too windy might be thrown out the window. We'll see.
Ready? On 3. 1, 2. Nice shot. On 3. 1, 2. Darin and I went out, made some stands tonight. I can't even kneel down. My knees hurt so bad. But worked on some new sounds today, and we went out and tested them. Battled the wind. It's like 20 plus mile an hour winds. That's why we're doing the wrap up here. This coyote here has the biggest white tip I've ever seen. You ever seen one that?
No.
Like that?
Close. I mean here.
Yeah.
We got a black tip and a white tip.
There's 9 inches or so of white tip on this dog. Pretty cool. But both of them, we actually called 3 in tonight, and the third one ended up getting our wind. We was thinking it was going to get a little bit closer, and it just like hit a brick wall, turned around and ran, and never stopped.
No hesitation.
No.
None.
No, it was what, 370, I think, somewhere in that area. Not bad. The moon come up, kind of shut them off. The wind, we were kind of reluctant and didn't about going even because it was so windy, but it's warm, and we
got bad weather coming the rest of the week, so.
And itching to go. Is it supposed to rain or something?
Tomorrow.
Damn. Nothing but rain or wind for us, so kind of tough hunting conditions. I'm glad we did get out and got a couple stands in and got a couple coyotes in a truck.
I did make it out by myself as well one night. Conditions were good. I'd been working up some new sounds and itching to try them. So I went out solo, made just 4 stands. The first 3 stands, I'm trying to figure out that phase that the coyotes are in. And I was assuming it'd be the territorial phase, and I would run into some aggravated, hot coyotes. But that wasn't the case. I made 3 100% vocal stands. They wasn't talking. They wasn't coming in. So I decided, okay, one more stand. And I started off with a woodpecker in distress, and wouldn't you know it, here comes 2 coyotes.
He was hook, line, and sinker on that woodpecker. Nice looking coyote. I call it a night. 4 stand of the night. First 3 were duds. Come down into this bottom here, and I've been running vocals and wasn't getting anything to bite, so switched up and started with the woodpecker, and sure enough, about 3 minutes in, this one showed up and the second one showed up. Cool. Get to rolling.
So we ended up putting a couple coyotes in the truck here at home. Now I'm going to head out, meet up with Terry Bratton from RSI Outdoors and King Pedford from Haymaker Hunting TV. We're going to meet up in Kansas. The conditions weather-wise are great. Weather's, calm, warm, no rain, but we have a full moon. And to go along with trying to call coyotes in a full moon, we've got like 6 guys total, 7, I think, on stand with a full-on camera crew that King has traveling with him to video all his stuff for Haymaker Hunting TV. So it's going to be quite the challenge.
1, 2.
Oh boy! Hey, I owe somebody $5.
Oh, kill him. He's spinning. He's running now. He's down. That one stops. They're stopped. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh shit.
So the first night, I was either missing on the first shot or missing altogether, or I was forgetting to hit record on my scope and not getting the action. And the one that I ended up not hitting record on my scope was the 2 best shots I'd made. It could be the 2 best shots I've made all season long. One was 380 some yards, and that was the close one. The other one after that shot, and that dumped it. The other one, it finally stopped at 498, put it on that one, dropped that one in its tracks too. And I didn't hit record on my scope.
How you doing, buddy? Get in here. You all right?
Yep.
Good to see you.
JD.
Hey, JD, nice meeting you, bro.
You too,
Come
brother.
on in here, man. I'm a hugger. I'm from Texas. That's how we do. We hug everybody.
I don't know what happened to Winnie. This is Winnie.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey,
Thanks for having me
good.
out. Come on in here. I'm a hugger, man.
Hell yeah, man. Hell
How
yeah.
you doing?
Good.
Thanks for
good.
having us out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man, I'm excited to be back in Kansas. Can't
We
wait.
got one in the back
They were getting
truck.
vocal. Yeah, we got.
Yeah, I got
found
one
one
already.
of the 4.
We couldn't find the other 3.
There.
Oh, there you go.
Small too.
Yeah.
We need the drone expert to fly the drone to
Yeah.
find them.
We drove around looking for the others. And
Got
once
that
you're out
window
there-
felt.
Now we're heading out for night 2. Full moon, 2 truckloads of guys, and see if we can't get King a coyote.
Okay, don't shoot, please. 216. 216. 216. We can't all move. He's not gonna come up. Everybody on him. 1, 2, 3. They had to kill him. He's not, yeah. Redemption.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can't even see it.
Yeah. He was almost behind the trees. Yeah.
What do you think, man?
Dude, how awesome was that to see them clear that field so quick?
Yeah, they come.
1,000 yards away, it was 2 of them in the pair, and I feel like it was more, but the others kind of just hung back, huh?
Yeah, it was good stand. Good stand. We got
some
them to
healthy female, dude.
got them to talk to us.
Yeah, and hear the response, and they come in. She was hungry right when you turned it on, dude. That BFA is bad, man. Bad to the bone.
Thank you.
Nice shot, dude. We got it done, dude. We went out there and had them set up. We were set up this way, and Terry said he seen something that way, and we went over, scanned it. I thought it was deer. Of course, I'm like, yeah, no, that's deer. And 1,000 yards, everything looks the same.
Yeah.
Except for the cows. But then they were out there on the cow field, just probably stalking those cows, those new ones.
Yep.
And those, but man, we did it a service. We got it done tonight, and made it count when they came in, dude. It came in so quick, and that male was at 400. He never came all the way in. He knew something was off.
And when she got shot,
And she was a little bit more hungry.
Yeah.
And she went down. He was. That's it. He was gone.
He gone.
Yeah. So.
She gone.
But how cool was that, dude? That nice, healthy female, got her out the woods, and that's all she wrote. I think you hit her with a haymaker.
Hit her with the haymaker.
So the second night didn't pan out quite like I wanted it to. The Coyotes just weren't as active as they typically are in Kansas. I don't know whether it could have been the full moon, could have been 2 truckloads of guys. I'm not sure what it was, but most of all, I had a really good time. I met some really great people, made some good friends, and we will all definitely be getting back together and doing this again. That's for sure. Well, thanks for tuning in to the March recap from Icotech. Looking forward to the month of April. Warmer weather, hopefully less wind and less rain. We'll see. But again, we appreciate you tuning in and watching, and we'll see you back here in the month of April.